Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Can't Tell Us Nothing show.
So,
Coming at you over Zoom. I'm just gonna drop what we're talking on. We're on Zoom from the comfort of our own home. This is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show. What the show is a show where the group Can't Tell Us Nothing, a Houston improv group, takes discussions, opinions, topics, make improv scenes on the spot, jump back into the conversation. In Can't Tell Us Nothing, it's comprised of four amazing individuals. One of them is Tandy. Say something, Tandy. Another is John.
what's up?
Another is Amici.
Hello, everybody.
It's like Mickey Mouse. and my name is Antoine, and the four of us make Can't Tell Us Nothing. In order to inspire our scene, sometimes we're joined by a special guest. Today we have a very special guest on the recording, on the cast. Shanedria Wagner, wife, mother, edu-tainer.
Yes!
Tell us a little bit more about that, Shanedria.
Well, I am a teacher at heart. I get excited about chalk and dry erase markers. And paper. I love everything about teaching. And teaching is my stage. The classroom is my stage. So it's enabled me to act, to sing, to basically keep children awake. You know, with cell phones now that might be clandestine, might be contraband, might be permitted. We're competing with technology, so it requires us to be very engaged. So I'm that teacher who's going to, like many teachers out there, just like me. Not everybody chooses to do it as a career, but I'm flanked by some wonderful educators who've inspired and taught me. So I'm among a body of women who believe in integrating the arts and instruction as it's a natural way of teaching.
Can I say that in an odd way, I like chalk dust erasers when they have that dust in it and you hit it and you get the cloud. Like, it looks like work has been done.
Yes.
So there's something satisfying about that to me.
That there is. That means a lot of work has been completed.
Or mistakes have been made, but work has been done.
Right, they've been corrected. Yes, the magic has happened when that chalk hits the board. I mean, she was writing. I don't mind writing right there.
I've always had really bad handwriting on anything but paper. Like, I can't write on a board, even with a marker now. Like, I'm horrible. And I'm always like, if I ever do like a presentation at work, it's so bad when I always have to have someone to take notes for me because I can't even read my own handwriting on the board. So
tell me your name. I'm remembering.
John.
Got it right. What is it?
John.
I thought I was right. I wanted to be right. I thought I was right. Okay, so John.
Yeah.
Tell me why is that?
This is gonna sound bad. I never really valued handwriting. I never really saw the big value. I saw the value in it, but not to the level of detail that I put in maybe other subjects.
That's,
I'm doing market research, right? I'm taking notes, you know that, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, I'm free.
Because I too have horrible handwriting depending on my mood. It's crazy. If I'm making an anchor chart for my students, I know they have to read, it has to be legible. I'm very, very meticulous. However, if I'm reading a novel and my mind is all over the place, I might just jot some down and be like, what is this? What did I mean? I can relate completely to what you're saying. As a teacher, I have to be, I have to, this is one of the cards I made. See, artist, see that, artist? I made cards tonight and my teacher handwriting, you see? But this is not how my writing always looks. So John, I got you. Like, you say you don't value it. Tell me why you don't value it.
What I mean, I don't value it. I mean, like I didn't want to ever master it as a skill.
It was nothing that just really intrigued me.
Yeah.
Does it cost you some points on some Spanish tests? Like, did you forget the accent on a couple of things? And
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm doing research.
Hold on. We cut to a bank. I'm sorry, sir. But you're gonna have to sign this form if you want to withdraw the $5,000. There's no other way I can let you do that without a signature.
Look, Gerald, my wife didn't come with me today, so
yeah.
I if I write it down on this check, you're gonna make me have to rewrite it constantly. So all I'm saying is you write it, and we just keep going this transaction. We just keep moving, you know?
Mr. Franklin, I can't. I will get fired if I write your name on this withdrawal
You're not
form.
going to get fired. No, you're not, because I'm giving you permission. Where's your manager? I'll tell him. You, Gerald, you have permission to sign my name on this check. I just need the money, man.
It's totally unethical. Hold on, I'll call.
It is not unethical.
Mr. Banks, Mr. Banks, Mr. Banks. Hold on, I'll get the. Yes, his name is Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks is the bank manager. Hold on.
Yes.
Mr. Banks. Oh, hi, Mr. Banks. Yeah, listen, Mr. Franklin here. You know, he normally comes with his wife. He's
hello, Mr. Franklin.
Hi, Mr. Banks. I had no idea your last name was Mr. Banks. I think that's a lot, but I need your help. I'm trying to cash this $1,400 check.
Oh, okay.
And Gerald here, he normally, you know, we have a routine. You know, my wife comes in, she signs my bank check. I mean, she signs my check because I have real bad handwriting. But she can't come. She wasn't able to come today. I gave Gerald my blessing to stand in as my wife and sign this here check. All right. Now I'm not a lawyer.
Gerald can't do that.
Yeah, it's completely unethical. I told him, Mr. Banks.
You're gonna get us all fired.
How are you gonna get fired if I'm telling you you can sign a check?
If I approve of one of my employees signing a withdrawal form for a customer, a tenant of this bank, I could get into a whole mess. And I love my job. Are things okay at home? How come you didn't bring your wife?
Hey man, you're asking a lot of questions. Okay.
No,
everything is not okay in my house. My wife ain't here.
Oh no! What's wrong? What's going?
She kept going to the grocery store during the lockdown, and she's still quarantined right now. So I had to come in by myself.
You quarantined your own wife.
She's just, and you are just out and about and walking around.
Oh my word!
Well, I'm trying to cash my stimulus check, and I need to sign the back of the check so I can cash it, so that maybe I can buy some supplies for my wife. You know, maybe go get some Krispy Kremes. Maybe just drive down to Galveston. I haven't been out of the house in weeks.
Well, you know what? I've got some money in my pocket, Mr. Banks. Maybe we can get something from the office kitty. You know, give him a couple of dollars, and maybe he can go and buy some things for the house. You think? I mean,
that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like what he's trying to do. It sounds like he's trying to live a bachelor life that has been out of his grasp for years. You heard him. He wants to drive down to the beach by himself. Are you listening to this? He's gonna take that money and he's gonna go live a bachelor lifestyle while his wife is in quarantine. We cannot support this.
Look, man.
No, we're a family bank, Mr. Franklin.
We're a family bank.
We're not a family bank. You guys have my money, okay? I just need y'all to sign this check, okay? Look.
Mr. Banks, what if he and his wife break up? Where would that leave me?
I'm not going to break up with my wife.
You're upsetting Gerald.
I'm not going to break up. I love my wife. She's quarantined. All right?
Well, work it out. Just work it out for the family.
If there's a division in your house, who knows what could happen to this bank?
I know.
This could get into a whole mess.
We're never going to get a divorce because I can never sign the divorce papers. She told me she would never sign on my behalf the divorce papers, so we'll never get a divorce.
And
guys,
it's a good way to hook one. A guy who can't sign his own papers.
I know, right? That's the best. But then he might be so bold as I knew this lady whose husband, she said her husband wanted to leave her, and he came to her and he says, you know, I want to leave, but I don't know how to you know, set up my own bank account. Can you do that for me? You know, like he was asking her help to help.
Wait, he couldn't set up his own bank account?
He could. Yeah, he couldn't set. There was something he needed. I you know, in the spur of the moment, I forgot what it was, but he asked her help to help him leave her. It was something just asinine that he asked for.
That sounds like he needed a breakup transition, like company or service that just helps, you know, people who ain't got their shit together in relationships. When they get broke up, you just you know, I don't know how you get paid because they ain't got no money. Maybe girlfriends take insurance out on their boyfriends or something. I don't know.
Or you go to breakup school. Maybe you go to breakup school. You gotta like take classes in certain like handwriting, you know, arts and crafts, maybe home ec.
Yeah.
And get yourself ready. I don't know. Would you? Do you think like is there a market for that, Shanedria? Do you think you would teach a class, or if there was a school and they were paying like $500,000 for the educators to come and teach people how to break up with, you know, like a breakup school to prepare you?
Yeah. How much money? You could just listen to women tell their experiences. You learn a whole bunch of shit about things you can do to break up. But yeah, I mean, if I were given $500,000 to teach something, I would be doing, oh gosh, I'd be doing all kinds of cerebral stuff. But
like what?
Gosh, like literacy and speaking, and yeah, things that give people hell, the things that keep people from getting that GED or, you know, getting into college or even just helping their children with their homework. You know, I would pour so much into just educating the public and not worry about any money or any haggling with principals over contract fees, just doing it and just giving it to the public, letting them learn. You know, just it would be a spill of intellectual property. And I'm thinking of doing some of that now, just teaching people where they need it.
Yeah.
And to breaking up is important. That's important. And I do feel there's a place for that because it all depends on the taste you want to leave in the person's mouth. I mean, you know, you want to leave a, you know, it didn't work out, kind of, do you have one approach? But if you want to break up and clap back, it's going to be some other, you know, you're going to be dramatic, you're going to do something that's going to get them, you know, yeah. So I think it's a brilliant idea. I'm just saying it wouldn't cost much to get that kind of thing done.
Oh,
that would be fun.
There's an abundance of those cases.
The women all over the place can give you insight on how to do it.
When you look like, you know, when you go to sign up for classes, but it's full, so you got to take something you didn't want to take. What if you were trying to be amicable and then you had to take the clapback class? Even though that's not
you don't think the clapback class would
that's
be
what happened
off?
to me.
It would be jumping.
But that's what happened with me in French.
Uh-huh.
At Lanier, I signed up for Spanish and it was full hand away.
Oh.
I had to do French as a second resort.
Oh,
I fell in love with it. So I took French all through high school and I majored in French in college. I went to France and I loved it. But it was Spanish. I know exactly what you're talking about when, you know, your first French, it was Spanish. I live in Texas. But I also love French. I don't regret the route I took.
Did you ever get a chance to, I think you studied Spanish too though, right? Later on or at some point?
So I minored in Spanish. So I had I got a degree in speech communication and a degree in French. Those are my two majors. And because they're both in the School of Liberal Arts, they overlapped a lot of the classes, a lot of the requirements. So within 5 years, and even dropping a semester due to a rough semester, God's been good to me. But I had to drop out one semester because of the issues I had. He got me through. I'm very proud of that period of my life when I sought help. So that delayed my graduation, but I was able to get 2 degrees in one night. You know,
and you went to A&M, right?
Yes, ma'am. So I minored in Spanish. So I took some classes in Spanish at A&M, but I was starting to mix my languages. Like I would be writing on a French test using Spanish, you know, preposition. It was becoming annoying to me. So I took the little requirement was I took it. I didn't immerse myself in Spanish. I was in love with French. Until and then I had to do Spanish because they let go of the Spanish teacher and they said, oh, we know we hired you as a French teacher, but how are you going to do Spanish too? I was like, so I started taking the book home every night, refreshing my memory. And then between that and parents and kids helping me, I was fluent in no time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what I love. Language is what I love. Thank you for letting me talk about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any other languages that you would like to learn?
Absolutely. So I know a little Vietnamese. I know enough to go into any nail shop. And I'm not being stereotypical because I've had Vietnamese clients. I've had Vietnamese doctors. I've taught Vietnamese children. My private session today was a little girl who's in Vietnam, and Spanish is her third language. You know, she speaks Vietnamese, and I speak to her in Vietnamese, and you know, that's fun. But it's nothing that you couldn't drop me in Vietnam and I'd be okay. I mean, you can drop me anywhere in Latin America, anywhere in any French-speaking province, I'll be fine. But with Vietnamese, it's not that good. I know a little Arabic. You know, my family speaks Arabic. My daddy's side speaks Arabic. All of my siblings on my daddy's side speak Arabic. He has 9 siblings, and 6 of them are fluent in Arabic.
Okay.
And one
Why?
not fluent in Arabic. So I know some word. I have tapes of me in Dubai with my siblings. We're on the bed talking, and they're teaching me things. Some things I nail, and some things I don't nail. Like,
Where's your father from?
He's from New Orleans. Well, he's from Louisiana.
Okay.
His dad was from New Orleans, but my dad was born in Minden, Louisiana, which is northern Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
And why all the Arabic?
He converted to Islam. And,
oh.
There it is.
and he's a Sunni Muslim, so he moved to Dubai in 1991 when he was battling a crack addiction. He's very open. When I met him at 19 years of age, and he was battling crack when I met him.
Okay.
I helped him do that, and he kicked it. He kicked the habit. I'm so
wow.
Happy.
Girl, that's amazing.
But his moving over there was because of that. He wrote about it. Like, I'm not saying anything he would object to. So
since we're digging into this, I'd like to ask.
Yeah.
You said you met your father at age of 19.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask what kind of brought that on? What made you decide to meet him at 19?
Well, so he decided to meet me.
Oh, okay.
He came looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew his name. I knew his profession. I learned his name when I was in 2nd grade. I knew his name from my mom. I knew his name. We did for a living. In high school, one of my best friends revealed that my dad knew her dad. I did not know at the time that her dad was my dad's professor. Her dad was my dad's professor at Baylor College of Medicine. Her daddy was my dad's professor. But I didn't realize that until I actually met my dad and really talked about everything. But I just knew she knew my dad. I knew where his mom lived. I had the phone number. I had the address. I called and I would just listen. I wouldn't say anything for a few years. I said, you know what? He hasn't reached out to me, so I'm not, why bother? And then a year after I had done that, he sought me out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So I met my dad. But I had a stepdaddy and a family that totally embraced me. So I wasn't one of the kids, like, I wasn't bitter during my upbringing. I wasn't mad. I was curious a little bit, you know, but I wasn't like missing out on anything. God sent me so many angels, I couldn't possibly be angry about his absence. And so that's why when I met him, I was just so cool with it. Like, okay, well, he cries enough for both of us. He feels regret about that. He has no problem saying that he wishes he could undo those things. So we just picked up.
Nice.
Yeah, we picked up.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I mean, so many women are hurting about their daddies. You know, even when you meet your daddy, it's not perfect. But I love my dad. I'm proud of my dad. We have our issues, of course we do. Of course we do. Nothing takes away from my pride in him, who he is, because at least he came around and admitted, you know what, I messed up. I'm sorry.
It's important to be able to do that, right?
Into your life. Sure.
And that is it.
I attended school with my first cousin, not knowing she was my cousin. Can you imagine that? And this is not uncommon, though.
Yeah.
A lot of women, I talk to so many women who have those same experiences, you know, and some still meet him. Yeah.
What brings you
We're
in
supposed to be
contact?
laughing right now, huh?
What brings you in contact with all these women?
Oh gosh, well, sorority life. Let me say first of all, even before sorority life, I'm a woman of God. I'm a Christian. I love my faith. I don't necessarily like organized religion at all times, but I do believe in a multitude of things, and people are good who don't believe or embrace what I embrace. I've just been blessed by a sisterhood of women from all over the planet who have invested in me. And, you know, so that's been a wonderful experience, that contact with them, you know, and I see women who are white, who live in $1 million homes, have these same issues I have, you know, or they don't live, they live in a trailer park, and that's still my home girl. And I don't like the trailer trash. I don't like that word, that expression. you can be in a trailer. Trailer sleep is good sleep. The air conditioning unit is
Hey,
Trailer sleep is good
Good
sleep.
sleep is good sleep.
baby, let me tell you, baby, it's comfortable. Don't play with me. But I have a real issue with that whole trailer, whatever. Makes you trash.
You could be mansion trash, right?
Oh, absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. It's a French day, so I mean, yeah, that's been, you know, it's been wonderful to just be embraced by so many women. I could just tell you stories, their different language background, and then my family too, my sorority 3. So that's what it is. I have just surrounded by great women.
We cut to we cut to two women on a brunch. Girl, you know, I went out with Trailer Pete. You remember
TP?
Trailer Pete?
TP? Yeah.
Yeah, TP.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, though we didn't do anything, I got the best sleep of my life at his trailer. I slept over, and the bed was so comfortable. We have nothing in common.
Nothing.
The chemistry is not there.
But how did you get to sleep there if there was nothing going on? Give me the story.
Well, he told me, you know, I had to see the trailer. He's Trailer Pete, right? You know him from,
Right.
you remember him from school.
Of course. Why go out with Pete if you don't see the trailer?
You don't see the trailer. So I was like, I got to see the trailer. This date has been super boring.
Yeah.
I might as well see the trailer while I'm here, right?
Okay.
So we go back to his trailer. He's showing me around.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't take very long for him to show me around. It's a relatively small trailer.
Okay.
But it is impeccably decorated.
Really?
There's plants everywhere.
You couldn't tell that from the outside.
You can't. You can't.
Oh.
But I was immediately comfortable as soon as I stepped in. And
we cut to the end of the date with Trailer Pete. So Brenda, I noticed that you just got into bed and you're asleep.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you were.
Oh, I must have passed. I don't know what happened. I must have passed out. I didn't realize how tired I was. Do you mind if I stay the night here?
Yeah, I was gonna make us a drink, and you know, maybe we could sit around and talk for a bit before.
I'm kind of tired. I think I'll just go to sleep. Nothing's gonna happen, by the way. This is our first date.
Right,
Thank you for letting me stay over, but nothing's gonna happen. But this bed is super comfortable. Where'd you get it?
From Mattress Firm.
This is a Mattress Firm bed?
This is a Mattress Firm bed, yeah.
I've never felt a bed this.
Brenda, wake up. Yeah, you fell asleep again.
Who decorated your trailer? Can I ask that? No, you didn't. Trailer Pete. Yes. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I did. This is all my work.
Those are your ficus?
Mm-hmm.
Those are your chrysanthemums?
Yep.
Over here, the elephant plants. Those are yours.
Yep. Those are my babies.
You water all these plants?
I do.
And this artwork here. This is your art?
Yes.
Pete, can I say something? I don't know how you felt about this date.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you. Actually, how do you feel this date went, Pete?
I thought it was going pretty good. I mean, you know, we had a great time at dinner. We came back here, but now you're just going to sleep, and you know,
yeah. Can we just talk about this in the morning?
We cut back to brunch. Girl.
I'm conflicted.
So is anything going on between you and TP? I mean, Trailer P, what's the story?
It's more like something's going on with me in his trailer. Because my bed just isn't nearly as comfortable. I can't sleep in that thing anymore. Well, my whole house looks like trash now, looking at his place.
Okay, since it's not that serious with you and Trailer Pete, you don't mind if I just, I don't know. I mean, if he's available,
you can do whatever you want with Trailer Pete, but stay away from the trailer. That's mine.
But I thought but that's part of the deal. I mean, that's part of the charm. I want to see what's inside that trailer.
Oh, you're my girl. Tell you what, I'll bring you around, show you the trailer.
Okay.
And
we'll double date.
Let's double date it.
I'll bring Mansion Mac. You're
gonna bring Mansion Mac? That dude's trash.
I know he is, but what am I supposed to do? That's the only guy who's single at our age.
Oh, God.
Just
We come back
because
to
of money.
Trailer Pete's trailer. So I thought the stuff with it was going really well, but now there's 3 of you sleeping in my bed, and then I was just going to make us some drinks. You guys okay?
What?
What's going on?
What'd you say?
What?
Huh?
Oh, you guys were all asleep in my bed.
I
All
guess
3 of you.
didn't realize how tired we were.
Yeah.
So nice, Trailer Pete. Oh.
I just fell asleep in the bed. I was trying to count all this money I had in my back pocket and fell asleep.
It's like counting sheep, right?
Yeah.
No, I got some sheep in my mansion. It's in the back. If I'm
Mansion
really not falling asleep for my money, I go out and back and start counting the sheep.
Mansion Mac, please. This is Trailer Pete's time, okay? You can brag about your stuff when we go to your house.
I'm not bragging. That's just how I live, man. This trailer is all right.
What?
Okay.
What?
Alright.
Did you see that ficus over there? Did you see the ficus?
Man,
Did you
that's
see the
not
succulent collection?
He didn't decorate this trailer.
The
I did.
chrysanthemums?
No, I really
You
did.
decorated this trailer.
I did. Hey, how about we have this, this conversation in another room? Maybe, we can. The stars are out tonight. We can go see the stars.
How about we have this conversation in the morning?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's have the conversation in the morning.
It's
I think
getting
we're all
dark.
pretty tired.
Right here.
You don't mind if you all sleep in the bed, right, Trailer Pete?
There's nowhere for me to sleep. Sure, I guess go.
You can sleep under the stars.
Yeah, go in the star.
Yeah,
Okay.
Trailer Pete, yeah. Here, take this blanket. Oh, this is nice. Did you knit this yourself?
And
did.
scene. Of course, he knitted his own blanket. Trailer Pete.
That's
Let's see the audience. I see 400 people who would have been in the audience tonight. Social
Thank
distance
you.
precludes their presence, so I'm them. Woo! In the videos I saw you guys do. Okay.
Speaking of experience you've had, you have a couple of books out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at one of them on Amazon, Super B.
Yeah.
Right? Can you tell us a little bit about what Super B is?
Super B is a sequel to Adventures of a Capital B, which is a book that I wrote about my alter ego, Nikki. And Nikki was actually my nickname growing up. My name was supposed to be Nicole, but someone stole the name. Someone had her baby first, stole the name. And therefore I became Shanedria, a combination of Shannon and Deidre. So Nikki was the name I was supposed to have. That's of course my nickname. So Nikki in Super B. Nikki has had a talk with herself about the changes that she needs to make with her life, and she's trying to do better than she did in the first book. Yeah. And so she finds love in that book, and she still struggles with things. She struggles with her desire to do those worldly things and then doing what she knows God has for her. But she's very candid about this journey. So her language isn't always the kind of language that the prim and proper and prudish would appreciate. Makes any sense.
What inspired you to write this?
Depression. Depression is why I started writing the first book. I had a choice. I was going through something really crazy. And I said, you know what, you have a choice. You can pick up a bottle and drink yourself into oblivion, as Sue Ellen told, what's his name, on Dallas Girl, JR. Way she always move her teeth. We were in school and she, drink yourself oblivion. You know, she was always talking about that, oblivion. But yeah, I could have done that, or I was like, you know what, pick up a pen. And it was New Year's Eve. I was supposed to be in Los Angeles with my fiance.
Those are air quotes for those listening.
Didn't quite work out like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. I'm over it. I mean, I'm glad it happened totally, because I'm let me back to my babe. But at the time, like, what, shy, honey? So, I'm gonna pick up a pen. Let me get this pen. And so I wrote on New Year's Eve, I wrote, "Dear Diary, life is a bee. I became one." I thought, that's the book, that's it. That's the beginning. I was struggling with how to begin my book. And it just came to me. So I just started writing about what I'd been through, and to protect people, I, change details. So it's a roman à clé. In French, we say roman à clé. A book that is based on your life, but it is not completely true.
Mm-hmm.
You can distinguish what is faction from, fiction from fiction from fact. I don't really care who does or doesn't. It serves its purpose. I wrote it to inspire. I wrote it to cleanse myself of some things, and then I wrote it to laugh because I found my sense of humor during that time. I wanted to laugh about the things that used to make me cry, and I did so with much fun. So that's what those books are about. I got so much positive feedback from the first book. I purposely elected not to get an agent, not to go the traditional route. I studied publishing. I'd gone to several BEA conferences where all the major publishing companies go. I've met some of the greatest authors in the world, at those events, and so I just, from hearing their experiences and their stories, like, I don't want to do that. That's the same reason I pursue singing. I'm like, oh, this is what happens. You get what percentage if you're a singer, and you have to write to make your money. Okay, and then teaching was like, come to us. So that's so I've come full circle at 50. I'm still doing what I meant, but on the level God has intended for me. There's a reason I didn't go out there and do those things. I probably would have been tried on drugs or something. Who knows what could happen to me? I'm saying you just never know. So I just thank God for what He's brought me through. But I'm able to use my talents and put it all together. It's fun. I love it. I love teaching. I love to teach you guys.
Yeah.
We cut to I got you. We cut to a classroom, detention hall.
You say what?
Classroom detention hall. Listen here, kids.
Yeah.
I wanna share y'all something about me. I know y'all come here to this detention all the time. Y'all wonder why Mr. Jackson, they always send y'all to me. Well, listen, I wasn't always a teacher.
Oh, really?
What were you before that? Before the teacher?
I was an assassin.
I don't believe that.
Nah.
Don't let an assassin teach kids.
Them shoes.
These shoes?
Come on, man.
What the shoes got to do with being an assassin?
You can't see a couple people in those shoes.
Shoes, man. You wouldn't know it. No.
I didn't say I was a spy. Spies look real nice and wear nice clothes. I was an assassin. You're not supposed to even know I exist. All right? So I'm supposed to look like this. That's why my shoes are talking like this.
You ever kill anyone?
Almost.
See?
Almost. Almost.
I'm going to go ask for another detention teacher because I need somebody that's successful in the stuff they do. You ain't even kidding.
Whoa. Y'all ain't going to ask. Look. Being an assassin is not that easy, guys. I was charged with taking out some of the most important people in history. And it's not that easy.
You didn't do it.
It wasn't that easy, man.
It was always small. Why didn't they start you with a little guy first and then make you up to the important people?
I interview really well. All right.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, how did you? We cut to the interview. So, have you ever killed it? What's your name here? Oh, yeah, Franklin. Have you ever killed anyone, Franklin? Yeah, Mr. Jackson. Ever killed anyone?
There's a lot of different things I've killed in my life. Like I've been killing since I was a little kid. When I was 2, I stepped on a whole pile of ants. I just crushed them. I remember my brother got a puppy when he was younger, and I forgot to feed him. He died, and I knew I forgot to feed him too.
I like your answers. They're really creative. A lot of people just come in and just let me know who they've killed right up front. But you got a backstory to your information. It's really creative. This interview's going well. You have any family or anybody who'd be compromised if, let's say, people found out that you were an assassin? I mean,
my whole family, they can't know I'm an assassin. My mama will tell everybody. Right now, yeah. Okay, but you ain't gotta worry about her because she don't know this.
You're good. Not only is this interview going well, but you're a great study of people. You already know your mother's weaknesses.
Oh yeah.
And you're open and you're honest about it, and this is really refreshing.
Now, I just before hopefully you guys are getting ready to offer me, but listen, just a little something about how I work. I need challenge. Okay, that's when you're gonna get the most out of me. Give me a big challenge and let me rise to the occasion. Okay, if you give me something that's gonna be boring, I'm probably not gonna do it well. But if you give me something really, really serious, you're gonna get the best out of me on that one.
Listen, I tell you what, we've been gunning for Fidel Castro for at least, oh gosh, what is it, like 30 years now? I don't know, something like that. If we could just get somebody to kill Fidel. I mean, you know,
Well,
you do that,
I got
you're
a
the
plan.
assassin of all the assassins.
I got a
Okay.
plan.
Oh, sounds good. Listen, don't even tell me what it is. Hold on to it. You got the job. You're creative. You're a great study of people. I like your spirit.
We cut to him on the first job. All right, so I'll be in your ear the whole time, you know, feeding you data, but you'll be on the ground.
Listen, man, you don't really have to give me any data. I'm just going to apply to be his caretaker because he's getting kind of old. And then
you're going to apply to be his caretaker?
Yeah, I'm going to be his caretaker.
We make covers. We can get you in the building. You don't need to
go
through an interview process.
That's what they
cut to the interview. So hey, this interview's going really great. You know, Fidel's looking for a new caretaker, so he's going to just, you know, help him get out of the shower, help with meals.
Yeah.
Have you had any experience with that before?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, I used to have to watch my dog a lot. And when he got real old, I had to, you know, really get hands-on with them and pour water under his leg and all that. So I got a lot of experience with empathy.
Okay,
I haven't watched any elderly people who've died during my watch. I'm 100% on that one. You know.
Perfect, wonderful. You know, watching Fidel is a very big job. So I was thinking we might start you out with something a little bit lower, and then, you know, work out to Fidel.
Well, see, I like a big challenge, you know. So yeah, like that. That's how you're gonna get the most out of me. If you give me
we cut to him with this challenge. So I'll be your ear here at the school, just showing you around. This is one of the toughest schools in the region. So we need you to work the detention center here. Show these youth, you know, get them off of their ways. A lot of them have had a really tough time. And, you know, depending on how you do here, you can work your way up to.
Well, see, that was the thing. I saw the job that you told me you want me to have, but I'm way more creative than that. So I applied for the marketing position here at the detention center, the one that's going to be able to kind of like get more outreach organizations.
Aren't you a caretaker? We could probably work something out. You don't have to go through the interview process.
Listen, man, I started off as an assassin on this process. And
wait a second, what?
I know, man. Just bear with me, man. Just let me do the marketing job. That is my calling. I just do challenges.
We come back to the students. Wait a second.
You ain't killed Fidel.
Yeah, I told you I didn't kill anybody. I almost did. I got sidetracked.
Is that why you have us handing out these leaflets? This part of some marketing scheme you got?
And scene.
The life of an organized person.
You rise to the challenge.
Yeah.
Tandy, did you ever see?
Oh yeah, we cut to an airline, the boarding gate. Okay, everyone, line up with your boarding passes. We're gonna be loading the plane for Los Angeles in a few minutes. We want all the people who have any medical problems to go ahead and get in the front of the line. And if you check your baggage,
are you guys seeing the air quotes? What's
yeah, I'm seeing the air quotes. What's
what do you think that means?
Excuse me. What's up with the air quotes?
Oh, these air quotes. I just use them to emphasize important things in my pre-boarding speech.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, I mean, I know you don't think that's how it works, but it's pretty much what's going on. I mean, are you concerned about anything?
A little bit, yeah, because it makes it look like we're not going to Miami.
Well, no, we're going
to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. I'm already confused.
You're pretty astute, though. You're right. Let me see your ticket. Let me look here. Okay, it does say
Thank you.
Los.
It does say it. It has quotes on the ticket.
I got to tell you, the pilot doesn't really like Los Angeles, so we put it on the ticket because it helps us sell lots of tickets. But we're actually going to Des Moines.
That's what. Are you guys going to Des Moines? Is that where you guys knew you were going? I'm trying to get to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I thought we were going to Los Angeles. That was my destination.
Oh my God! Did you buy a ticket from online for this trip?
What does that even mean? Are you emphasizing it, or is that not online? The internet.
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of people go online to buy a ticket to where they think they're going, but you really have to read the fine print. I mean, this is why I put so many things in quotes, so you'll pay attention to them and then ask me about them, and then I can just clarify things later.
We cut on an airplane in the air. All right, passengers, this is your captain speaking, and we're about 33,000 miles up in the sky, about 20 minutes outside of Los Angeles. And the temperature is...
Stewardess do the air quotes?
The temperature is now about
yeah.
15 degrees, and it's a big blizzard.
Blizzard.
The whole town's covered in snow. Welcome to
I'm
California.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Again.
I'm gonna hit the
Push
button.
the button. Yeah, push the button.
Oh, hi. Sorry, gentlemen. Keep your seats. Yes. How can I help you?
We're going to LA, right? Like desert, heat, beaches, stars. Why did he talk about
no snow? Yeah.
a blizzard, and why did you go snow?
Wow, you guys saw that again, huh? Well, yeah, I know that you thought you were going to Los Angeles, but I thought I made it pretty clear that we are going to Iowa. But
Wait, you were the same person from the gate.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
the same one. I'm sorry, I just changed my jacket.
What's going on here?
It's a mom and pop airline, okay? We only want to fly to Des Moines. People want to go different places. We got to like make them happy and make them think they're going there. But really, it's the only place we want to go, and he's actually allowed to fly. His license was revoked in all the other 49 states, or 48, because he can leave from Houston and he can just fly to Des Moines and back and forth.
His license is only valid in 2 states?
Excuse me, this is your captain speaking. Just touched down, got a call from California. They said that no bins are available, so we're gonna turn this thing back around, head back to Houston.
We can't turn this around. That's not how planes work. You're not gonna have enough fuel.
You know, that's okay. He's done this before. It does get a little rocky about 30 miles out, outside of Houston, but some kind of way, it's amazing. We make it. So, you know, just buckle in. Have you watched any of our in-flight movies? We have so many.
What do you got?
We've got Spider-Man, and we got
We cut to them watching Spider-Man. It's a pilot and the airline. What's it called? Flight attendant. Yeah, it's a pilot and a flight attendant doing Spider-Man.
Okay, there's no costumes or anything. It's just them. It looks like they made this on their phone.
I guess he's wearing red.
Yeah.
You can't get me, Spider-Man.
Hold on, you're not licensed to go up that high on the building, Spider-Man.
Wait, which one is Spider-Man?
I don't know.
Is either one of them Spider-Man? This is so confusing.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, I understand that you guys are watching the movie, but if you could please keep it down, okay? You're disturbing the other passengers with your questions about the movie.
Can you explain to us? We already know this isn't Spider-Man, right? Like, this is something you guys did. But who is Spider-Man in this movie? Like, which one of you is Spider-Man?
We offer an in-flight movie to help break up some of the monotony from the round trip that you've just taken. It's an 8-hour flight, and we just don't want anybody to be nervous. But if you must know, it is he's supposed to be Spider-Man, but the doctor said that, you know, due to his gout and his arthritic left knee, he can't scale the buildings like in our first movie, Birth of Spider-Man. He can't do that anymore. And so now he's just relegated to, you know, just hanging around and sitting outside the buildings on the bench.
Excuse me, this is your captain speaking. We are about to land in Houston. We are going to let you guys off as long as you give us positive reviews on our Spider-Man video. And welcome back to Houston.
Wait,
Okay,
you can't do that. That's like holding us hostage for reviews.
Wait, so was this just a trick to get us to review your Spider-Man video positively?
This whole thing?
This whole
some
thing?
sort of way to get us to review your Spider-Man video?
You caught us. I mean, but why else do you think you get a round trip flight to LA for $79?
And scene. Don't trust the deals. Don't trust the deals.
That's so grimy. I can see that happening too.
In-flight movie. Can't legally call them a movie.
Got it.
Right.
Don't trust the deal.
Don't trust the deal.
Bougie.
Don't trust the deals. Don't trust the deals.
Don't trust the deal, girl. Bob West, yeah, ma'am. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Oh, crazy. This is fun. This is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tanny said that you had some political debates.
Oh,
Well, not really. I mean, nah. I wouldn't call them political.
Okay.
what would you call them?
It was political.
Alan.
It didn't, you know, I'm not one of these, you know, politically astute individuals who can break down governmental spending and nuclear war and, you know, the history behind all of the aspects that come with running a government. I'm not one of those individuals who is a likely candidate for office ever. I'm just one of these people who has had some stuff happen. It's pulled me into some political situations that has forced me to show my card. Forced me to show who I am. You follow what I'm saying?
I like that platform. This person that had some stuff happen. Vote for me.
I've been targeted. I've been targeted by some people, like they've intentionally sought me out for whatever reason. But yeah, essentially, which I mean, I've talked about so many political. There are a few things that I've talked about. I'm not sure about the one you're referring to. Is there anything that you recall? Did you read anything? In particular, because I've had a few political issues.
Any Pearland, centric elections and endorsements.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about it. What's she talking about?
Sorry.
Well, okay, I'll just tell you. How can I say this? I had the rare opportunity to meet some people in Pearland politics at a social gathering. But my connection to somebody who was very connected to them gave me exposure and access to a lot of people to kind of get a feel of what the heart of Pearland is. And during that experience, I met some individuals who just weren't doing right by people.
So you call them out when they, yeah, you know what? You've taken a strong stance against a lot of people who have not done the right thing.
Well, I haven't done the right thing in a lot of instances. You know, I mean, I just think I'm not running for political office. Like when you say a politician, that means I really care about people. I'm the person. I'm the go person. You know, I'm run from person. The one you're running from is I've treated you so horribly, I didn't pay you or bullied you. You know, you to me for that backbone, for that assistance, for that legislative assurance that my needs will be adequately served in DC or in Austin or wherever you are serving. And so I've been thrust into situations where I've been exposed to some people who were doing wrong, and something in me just wouldn't let me be still. So I mean, the most recent situation involved a young man who was in college, African-American male who lives in Port Arthur, who had done some work for a woman's campaign and did not freaking get paid for it. And I went through that. I experienced that when I was 47 years old. I'd never experienced it in 20 years of self-employment. I'd never experienced the feeling of working for someone and not getting paid. It happened to me. And at one time was very devastating. So when I heard that was happening to a child half my age, who could have been son, whose parents were going through some things. I mean, he's had some things going on. It was a wrong time. It's never a right time to mess over somebody's money.
Right.
But this baby is a young Black male in college.
Right.
Be down. Because I said, damn, I mean, I'd be down. You know, if I know this is happening and say nothing, and I know somebody up at the march is talking about Black Lives Matter, good as you got your mind, we'd have done a GoFundMe for you if we knew you didn't have enough money to pay this baby. That's something you're going to get help for. You don't just not pay the baby and try to tell him, you know, it was volunteering and he knew he didn't volunteer. He had the paperwork to prove you eyed him. I don't remember him. Girl, you ain't Hillary Clinton. You ain't got 35,000 people work for your campaign. 5 people you got. You know that little boy. You seen that child. Oh, yeah. It pissed me off. Yeah, I did. So I wasn't quite damn right.
We cut to cut to an interview with Trailer Pete.
Appreciate that.
So Trailer Pete, this campaign that you're running, it's unprecedented, let me say. But there's been word in the grapevine, in the scuttlebutt, that you're not paying the people assisting you with the campaign. You're actually paying them with trailer access. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
It's very troubling.
I let them
for
come
people
to my trailer, 24/7 access. They get to, explore the whole trailer, take naps.
There's take naps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very troubling. Let's dig into this a little bit, because I don't know if you've seen this. There's a hashtag, pay the babies. Have you seen this hashtag at all? And how do you feel about when you see this hashtag?
Well, I feel like I am paying them, just in an alternative way. That they get to come to my trailer. I make them a drink if they want it. They get to see my chrysanthemums. They get to, play upon my cacti. There's lots of things to do here. It's entertainment.
And they're okay with this? Have none of them requested to be paid with currency and money?
Well, I've asked before, and but they were like falling asleep as I asked them about it, so I never really get to finish the question. They was like, "Yeah, we'll talk about it in the morning." I'm like, "Okay," but it never comes up again.
Okay, well, I hope that's good enough for the people listening to this. I mean, I hear about this trailer. I've never been to it. Do you mind if the cameras and we come and take a look at the trailer, maybe show the people?
Yeah, sure.
We cut to outside of Trailer Pete's trailer as they're about to go in.
Okay, so here it is. As you see, it's late at night, so you can see the stars out here, which is nice.
You do get a good view of the stars.
Yeah, let's go inside. Do you guys want to drink? Anybody want to drink?
Oh my God, it's full of people.
It is.
Who are all these people in your trailer?
They come and they don't leave. What can I do? Cool. Excuse me. What's gonna go into the back? And here is the bedroom. As you can see, the air conditioning is perfect.
It is. Considering how many people are jammed into this trailer,
it's still pretty cool, right?
It is like the perfect temperature.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna put the camera down here for a second.
Jim, you can't put the camera down. You're recording this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down here.
Trailer Pete,
yeah.
I just planted like 35,000 signs in people's yards. I was wondering if you could give me like a bigger challenge. I feel like you'd just get a lot more out of me if you just gave me a really big challenge.
Trailer Pete, who's this individual?
This is Franklin Jackson. He's been in my cafe for a long time now. Yeah, I do have a task for you.
Okay.
Can you go to Cuba?
Yeah.
I know a lot about Cuba. What do you need me to do in Cuba?
Assassinate Fidel Castro.
I got to step out to make sure the camera's being charged. I'll let you have this conversation.
If I got to go assassinate Fidel Castro, I got to get my resume together.
Okay.
Welcome to Air Cuba. We will be going to Havana. So
and
that,
scene.
You can, go ahead.
And scene. That is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. thank you so much for watching, listening, however you're enjoying it. And thank you to Shanedria. Did I say it right?
I'm gonna just cut it off right there. I was going. I wasn't watching the time.
Shanedria.
I thought y'all were gonna keep going. Y'all gonna just cut me off like that.
I'm sorry, but we are out of time. We've reached the end. We'll have to have you back because I'm sure there's a lot more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yes, you got to do our live show. You still are on the hook for coming to do our live show.
I'm gonna come to the show. I'm going to bring my different personalities with me too.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna be there.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Well, until then, where can people find out more about you?
Well, you can go to Shanwag on Facebook if you're an educator and you don't, really like the whole comedy thing. You just want to get some straight materials for teaching. That's the Shanwag. That's just Shanwag. Now, if you want to get in contact with me about some comedy, you need to go to Comic and Author Moi. That's another Facebook page. That's a different side of me, different shade of me.
Oh.
That's my regular personal page, Yeah, and then shanwag.com is also a place to find me.
And what are the names of the books?
Spanish, want to learn Spanish, go to Spanish, etc. On Facebook, I also teach Spanish and French privately and in groups. So, that's where you can find me, guys.
Lots of places. And what were the names of the books again?
So my fiction books include Adventures of a Capital B and Super B. And then my nonfiction books include Phases, which is a book of poetry. And then I have a book called The Baller Playbook, which is written for the youth, that makes Baller an acronym. And then I have dozens of workbooks in English and Spanish for instructional purposes, along with grammar, math, and reading comprehension.
Are you teaching a Spanish class right now? Is that something that people
Yes, I am. I teach several.
Okay.
I have an adult class for educators on Monday. I have a class for adults on Tuesday. I'm about to open one for medical professionals, law enforcement officials, and banking officials.
Yes.
I have curriculum for all those areas. I've taught them before, but people are asking now that we're in the quarantine. I'm just teaching. I'm just doing what I do best to keep my mind, keep my focus, and be. And if not, I would just watch TV and cry all day and eat and gain weight and just go to sleep. So I have to. So that's why I'm so happy and thrilled to be among such wonderful talent tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for being a
Rainious
part
acting
of
is
this.
not easy. It's not easy. You guys are awesome. You're natural. You're wonderful. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Check her stuff out. And if you want to check out some of our stuff, like the barista skit that she mentioned earlier, you can find us on all the social media platforms, CTUNImprov, all those places. That's CTUNImprov on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. We even have a website, CTUNImprov.com. Check all that stuff out. We have this podcast that you're listening to on the Mockingbird, but you can also find it on Spotify and iTunes and anywhere you get your podcast. So thank you for listening. For Tandy, for John, for Michi, for myself, Antoine, and for Shanedria, that's Can't Tell Us Nothing show. We are out.
Bonne nuit.